Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, the 23rd of February when I'm filming this, and I'm going to be doing a plan with me in my Hobonichi cousin. I have a sticker kit from the lovely Yvonne from Designing Leafter. I'm now an affiliate with them, so check out the description for discount codes and store links. I'm going to be using the Hobonichi Cousin kit sheet, some Deco of the same collection, and a journaling kit just for some more Deco pieces on there. And this collection is called Meadow Tales. It's absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to get into a spring spread. And it's got little blue lavender kind of colours in it, with March starting on Sunday. Okay, we have got a Versa Magic in Pretty Petunia for my stamping. And then we've got 3 Tombos this week in here, 673, 761 and 992. 992 seems to be a favourite. I've got 2 stamp sets. I'm going to use the number from this big one that I found on Temu. I think it was Temu. I might be wrong, it might have been Amazon. And then I always use the WK on here as well. Okay, so let's crack on because I always do the stamping first. Now the stamping does go through onto the page before. I'll just get my stamp cleaner out and my acrylic blocks to do the actual stamping. Yeah, but I'm not too concerned about it going through the page once I've actually used the spread. Because, well, I've used the spread. So, I mean, I suppose it ruins the aesthetic a bit. Now I've got a stamp pad here somewhere that I lean on. I put underneath the page. It's in my trusty Stapo. I do love this Stapo from Hobonichi. So this is just a craft mat, cutting mat from MU Lifestyle. I got it from Miso Paper. Okay, let's start with the stamps. I'm liking using my stamps quite a bit. Now, I'm only using... What week are we in? Week 9. Are we in week 9? Oh, yeah. It says in the top corner there. Crikey. Considering it seemed to be going super, super slow at the beginning of the year. It's flying by now. It always does in February, doesn't it? And then we will get the WK out for the week. You can see I've used these more than the rest of the lettering so far. Right, let's have a look how this is going to fit now. I got these have got a grid on, so you can line them up. You can line your pad on there. So let's have a look, shall we? Now, I don't tend to do the WK with the just give this a bit of a wipe, this stamp, because I like to line it up separate, and sometimes the WK, I don't like it going the same way every week. Okay, that's not straight, is it? Yes, it is. It's straight on the stamp. Okay. Right, so we're going to... I've give this a rub because this is the first time I'm using it. So if you don't give it a wipe off first, it's got like a film or a coating on it. So it doesn't stamp very well the first time. So load the colour on. Okay, let's line this up then. I'm going to go slightly lower this week because I'm going to put the... And what I tend to do is use the lines on the... There we go. Oh, a little bit of a smudgy smudge there, but well, it's not a smudge. It's a splodgy bit. Anyway, adds to the aesthetic. So, stamp cleaner. This is by Deco. I think it's the same people that does the stamps. And then stamp cleaner. I think I mean I got all these from Amazon. I think I did. Pretty sure I did. Right, I always take that off because when I'm using the big one, I can't always get it in there to give it a good clean. Okay, right, now let's do the WK. Put that to one side. How are we doing this week? Let's go. Ooh, what if I do that? Am I going to fit it in though? Don't think I'm going to fit. Oh, hang on. Might fit in. Oh yeah, might fit that in. Okay, let's line it up on here. Oh, that doesn't look right. Need them to be touching slightly to get it in. That's not going to be right, is it, Suzanne? You silly monkey. Right. I think... Yeah, the kids have just gone off to school after a week off, and they went okay, so there was no crying or anything getting on the taxis today, which always brings me joy when they're happy to go. I do worry when they don't want to go to school. It's not very often. And normally there's something going on when they don't want to go to school. And I'm just lining this up. And there we go. I think I smudged that a bit. Yeah, it looks all right. It's not perfect, but nothing in life is. Okay. So, let's just give this a clean off. There we are. And give them a scrubby dubby on the pad. And chuck them to one side. Right, let's have a look at this kit. So it's a Hobonichi kit that I'm using. Now, I've never used a Hobonichi kit from Designer Lifter before, so this is all very trial and error for me. So let's have a look what we've got here. We've got big washi strips now. Oh, I like these little, she does really lovely like lace designs on her things. Oh, she's got a nice big box here, but I don't think I want to cover that. Do I want to cover it? I'm not sure I do. Let's see. I won't be using the trackers because I don't track anything in terms of habits in this one. The only tracking I do in this Hobonichi is there. So in the actual tracker pages, I track whether the boys have gone to school, I track my stationery spending, I track me getting outside, and I track whether I've had a hypo. Just to keep track of things like that. So I think what we're going to do first is we're going to put these date headers on. Now, these are little tiny ones, but I think they are going to fit perfect in the box at the top, which I like. I like that it's not a huge sticker. Yeah. So, you know, when they're big ones that cover the dates and everything. So I suppose this just gives you a chance to still see the Hobonichi stuff underneath. Okay. And it means you haven't got to have date dots for everything when the date's already there. I like the fact that it's a one-page kit. I think I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Sorry. I can feel it. Oh, bless me. Yeah, so boys have gone off to school. We had a nice relaxing Sunday. I managed to do my eyebrows. As a redhead, I do have to dye my eyebrows a little darker, because otherwise you wouldn't see that I had eyebrows. Ooh, come on, Suzanne, line it up properly, will you? There we go. I think that's lined up properly. Yeah, so I'm going to go with this lace one underneath. Oh, look at that! Are they all in pieces? The size of the Hobonichi. Oh, would you look at that? How clever. Clever Yvonne. Look at that. So I'm going to go just underneath the tape there. So that's good. So there's no wasted space on this sticker sheet. So we've got that, so I can utilize that as well. And this full one is for the other side. So there we go. In fact, I might use that other lace bit. Yeah, so I dyed my eyebrows. I did my lashes. If you're redhead, you know. Or a blonde. Blondes have the same problem, I think. I'm going to go down here with this. There we go. So I did that, and then I did my nails. This is that manicurist stuff. So it's like a skincare for nails. I haven't had false nails in a long time. I'm going to utilize this square here just to cover this at the top here. Yeah, I used to have acrylics on all the time when I was younger. I mean, literally, I had them on for years. You know, like French manicure type. But when I had the boys and I finished work, I could no longer afford acrylics all the time. So I've always had decent nails. I've got long nail beds, apparently. That's what the woman who used to do my nails said. So yeah, look at this beautiful weekend. I've always had good nails. I've always looked after them. And I've never really had a problem with my nails until I had children. Then, after having Maddock, my nails went really horrid. They were practically just really brittle and everything, which I know is a common thing when you've had a baby. And then after I had Zachary, same thing happened. So I've slowly, I mean, Zachary's 4.5 now, so I'm slowly getting back to nails being a decent length. I always struggle with the thumbs, but I don't want to really get back into acrylics because after I took the acrylics off, it did kind of ruin my nails underneath, and it did take a long time for them to get back to normal. Okay, so we've got some nice deco pieces on here, but what I want to do first is I want to write in what we've got going on this week. So I'm going to use my stencils from Beauty by Starlet. Now these are weeks stencils, but I use them in the Hobonichi cousin. I like these stencils. Like I said, I've got the 3 Tombos, so 992, 673 and 761. So I've matched these to kind of the colours in the kit. I didn't want to go for the dark purpley, like the lavender colour yet again, so because a lot of the deco pieces have got that in it. So I'm going to go for this first. It's like a purpley, can't remember the colour it said it was. I wish they'd write the colour of the pens on the actual pen. 673. So first of all, we're going to put a line in for, now I only do this hand by hand, for the taxi services coming for the boys, and drop-off times as well. So that's that. Zachary comes home here. Oh, you can see where the reds come through there. I'll show you why in a minute. What I did last week. And then 3 till 3:30 is Maddox drop-off. It's raining again in the UK. I think it has rained every day now. Don't get me wrong, we saw the sun at the weekend and it is warmer today, which is nice. I'm going to use the trusty 992 for the boxes of what we've got going on this week. So today is back to school. Back to school. That's a big one. There we go. We have got Sainsbury's delivery there. Ian's got football pretty much normal this week apart from Thursday. So there we are. And the same on Wednesday. And he's not going on Thursday because I'm going out with my friend Sadie for a catch-up to the Place Koch for a meal. And he's got football on Friday from 6 till 7. And then he's going out for breakfast with his mates on Saturday morning. We've got a BT engineer here on Wednesday morning to install the new broadband. And I don't think, oh, I got dentist. Need to be, oh, I'll just put it there. Yes, I'm going to the dentist again. Only for a checkup this time. He's going to check my mouth after this last set of antibiotics. So I'm hoping, I am feeling a lot better with my teeth this week. It's been a troublesome time having my tooth removed. I was dying to have that tooth removed. I couldn't wait to get it out because it was giving me trouble for ages. And the little thing gave me loads of trouble after it came out as well. So I'm just shading the top of each box. Just as a little bit of a header. Oh, tell you what I haven't done. I'm going to do a big box in here because it's St. David's Day on. I think I might get my green out. Green and red for that one. Go for that green. And that red. 843 or that red. That's not really a red, that's a near orange. It is St. David's Day on Sunday, which is our patron saint of Wales. And if you know anything about the UK and Wales, the Welsh are very patriotic because we've been trodden down for many, many years by English kings. So we are very proud of our country, very much like the Scots and the Irish. We are very proud of our heritage. In fact, Welsh, the Welsh language and the Celtic, I suppose, dialect and ancestry used to actually cover most of the UK, England as well, sorry. So obviously we've got the Celtic communities of Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and then which fed a lot into the English parts, and then the Normans and the Saxons. In fact, before the Normans and the Saxons, it was the Romans. But we can't thank the Romans because they did give us lots of things. Okay, right. I filled them in. I'm just going to get my trusty Clenna to write in what's going on this week. Right, what did I say we had? Back to school. So the boys I've got Ian, football, got 1 till 2 p.m. is JS delivery. And I've got Sky / BT engineer to fit broadband. Well, I don't think it's called broadband anymore. It's like fibre optics, such and such. Anyway, some new fandangled internet thing, which is all good. we've got Thursday, me, dentist. And that is 12.50. And me, meet Sadie. Plus Koch. Football. And then Ian. Brekkie with the lads. So how was your last week? Were the kids on holiday from school where you are? I think most of the UK was on holiday last week. I think it's in line with how Easter falls. I think this is one of the shortest half terms we have now because it's Easter the very beginning of April this year, I think. Right, we've got some beautiful deco pieces. Do I want a doll sticker as well? Now, let me think. What doll stickers do I have? I think I will grab my trusty miso paper file. Let's have a look if we've got some. Now these are Show Little Happiness. It is a Happy Mail week. And I do like the red that the ladies wear in there. I am due some Happy Mail this week, so okay, that's a maybe on that one. Very good. Now I'm looking for doll stickers now. Further down here. I want a doll that's going to go with. Oh, she's pretty, isn't she? Now I wonder where that's. Now I think this is from Miso Paper. You see that? I think the colours would probably go perfect. Right, I'm going to stick that there for a second. It's quite windy outside today. I can hear the. I don't know whether you can hear it. I don't think I can hear the soft lavenders and I suppose she's got like purpley pinks. I do like that one there. I'm loving these ding ding. That's lovely. You see that? I do tend to go for the red heads because you don't see many red heads anywhere. Okay, so I've got two doll stickers that I'm really wanting to use, but we'll see if I can get them both in. And to match the deco that we've got. Yeah, I really am loving the ding ding illustrations. And washi tape shop. I like the washi tape shop too. I'm going to go with this beautiful doll here, and I'm going to go on the Tuesday there because she fits perfect in that space. And I like this one here. I don't know who this is by. It was one of the freebies that you get in the with your order from Miso Paper. Oh, I'm going. Do you know what? I'm gonna. Oh, hang on. Fridays are normally busy. Fridays are normally quite a busy day. What is that? I've got something stuck on the back of this. Huh. weird. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can always write it on the bottom, I suppose, can't I? She's so pretty. Right. There we go. Dolls are in. Let's have a look at the deco pieces we've got now. So this is the journaling kit. And this is the deco kit. Now, you can get the deco kit in a big sheet, or you can select to have it in a mini sheet. So if you've got a small planner and you want to utilize the smaller stickers, then ideal to go. I usually buy a big and a small. So I've got the both because obviously I use multiple planners. I'm going to use this house here because this house is absolutely gorgeous. But I don't know whether to use one of these. See this, like torn paper piece, just to extend this up a little bit. As if it's creeping up the page. And then I love the Kiss Cut on Yvonne stickers. It's very, very... She's just updated her sticker paper as well. It's really, really good. I mean, you can hardly see any on that. It's absolutely beautiful. And we're going to go with the little home sticker there. I like that. We like our weekends at home with the boys. The boys have a busy week in school. Obviously, Zachary's home quite a bit because he only does a couple of hours. I think I might go for the pretty little, see the little rabbit there? Obviously, Zachary's at home quite a bit. And we do tend to pop to, like, my mum and dad's and things on the weekend. Or Ian might take the children to see his mum and dad. I don't know whether to go. Oh, am I going to go with you? Wednesday morning. Wednesdays are normally quiet. That rabbit wouldn't look right there, would it? I think I'm going to go here. Just next to the 9 there. I don't know if you can see that properly. Let's just move my staple back a little bit so you can see the full page. I like this one here. See this planning to-do list kind of one? That is going to go here, just underneath there, where I'm filming now. And let's see. I'm excited to get into the garden this year. We've had a driveway and things fitted. I like this beautiful flower here. Yeah, we've had a driveway fitted. It's not taken up much of the garden at all. But it's nice to get my plants back up and running for the spring. I've got a big hydrangea in the garden, and I've also got a maple tree. I'm going to go on the Thursday morning there. It's pretty. Yeah, so I'm umming a lot today, aren't I? Did it again. It's just one of them when you're thinking of stuff. It's the thought process. Making a sound to trigger. Let's see. I'm going to go with the bow on top of there. I'm going to use the soft pink to colour in the wig there. And now, daffodils. I want to decorate the Sunday, the 1st of March, with daffodils because it's St. David's Day. It's our... But I don't think these are daffodils. Are they daffodils? No, they're not daffodils. They're a spring flower, but they're not a daffodil. So, I just want to cover these ink stains. You know, I said I was going to show you. So this was last week's spread. The Hubman and Chub Girl Year of the Horse collection. I like how this turned out. I did utilise a lot of the deco that I had in the kit because it's not something I'm probably going to use a lot elsewhere. I do have other Year of the Horse stickers from Mindwave and stuff. So, but that was me being a little bit heavy-handed with that red's come through there. So I'm just looking for something to cover that. That's big enough to cover. Let's see, what have we got here? Another bunny? Or this pretty journaling piece. Oh, I've ripped the sticker. Oh, Suzanne, you numpty. Bit too heavy-handed there again. But you can't tell. There we go, I like that. It's not technically spring starting on Monday because I don't think spring really starts officially until something like the 20th or the 21st of March. But I do think that I'm going to put a cup of tea here by Sadie because I'm going to meet Sadie for a chat and a catch up. Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? I suppose it's nice that the weather's changing and the days are getting longer, but obviously it doesn't completely mean it's spring. I mean, we have had snow. Oh, look at that. Look at that rabbit with the books. That's a cute one, isn't it? Now, I don't do anything much on a Saturday morning. Unless I'm up with the boys, which I usually am. And let's just slightly cover that green box there. Because I can always write St. David's Day into there. Now, I don't think I've got any daffodil stickers. Have I got daffodil stickers? Oh, I do have daffodil stickers. Come on to the rescue. To the rescue. Colour Calf. That's February's. Colour Calf subscription. Now, if you don't want to see this subscription, cover your eyes. Because this is March's subscription and it's got beautiful daffodils in it and that's too big. I'm going to utilise the daffodils that I've seen. I knew I had some daffodils. Goodness me, would you look at those daffodils. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, they're pretty too. My mum's phoning. Oh, and I've got a lovely March here too that I can use. I'm going to use the gold March there. Just to... I won't put it on yet. I'll stick it on my hand for a sec. Because I want to put the daffodils down first. So, let's have a looky. We've got a pretty daffodil here. I'm going to go just there at the top on that one. Maybe put the march over the top. And then I want to utilise these beautiful daffodils here. The March subscription from, so you're getting a sneak peek here of the March subscription from Colour Calf as well. So I do apologise if you haven't seen it. I would imagine most people have had it apart from international customers, maybe. Depends how good the Royal Mail is in your area in the UK, I suppose. Right, so I got the daffodils in. I can write, maybe I can get a dragon and put that in there as well. If you didn't know, our emblem on our flag is a big dragon. It's like the best flag in the world. I don't think there's any others that got dragons on them. We're very proud of our heritage. Okay, now I wanted to utilise a little tiny sticker by the house here, but I don't know what I would put. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to dot some of these pretty flowers around the page. Obviously, I need room to write my to-dos, my daily to-dos in my planner. So I'm just going to utilise some of these pretty florals around and about. Yeah, the temperatures increased a lot here in the UK. We're now up to 12 degrees centigrade. I think it's give it to last all week, which is good. A bit sick of the cold weather and the she doesn't want it on her bomb, does she? A bit sick of the cold, and to be honest, we're sick of the rain here in the UK. It's a very wet land at the minute. I think I'm going to leave it at that because I need some space to write. So, what have we got? We've got week 9, Hobonichi cousin, week commencing the 23rd. We have quite a busy week this week. We've got the beginning of March, utilise stickers from Colour Calf. The kit, the background kit is all, and the deco pieces on here are from Designing Leafter. All description, the description will hold discount codes, links to any shops that I've used today. Ding ding sticker on there. I don't know, that might be a ding ding again. It looks a bit like a ding ding, but I might be wrong. So I don't want to swear to it because it was a freebie. And that I utilised my trusty stencils from the Lovely Beauty by Starlit and the 3 Tombos. And I'm happy with that. It's a pretty going into spring spread, I think. Yeah, and the last week of February. Okay, so if you like this video, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be wonderful. Thank you for joining me. If you are not subscribed to the channel, I post on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. I do plan ahead, so I am getting ahead with my videos. So I am doing my best to get 3 videos up per week. And with regular content. You can join me over on Instagram, same name, Planning with Suzanne, where I share lots and lots of bits around planning. Okay, have a wonderful week, and or weekend, because you probably see this after Friday. And I will see you again soon. Bye now.